Good ban so far by DK. Really good bans.
I think you're exactly right.
Jonas in ban. Perfect. Now Jace ban or pick now. Now. Could ban Rumble, force it. Perfect. Love it.
DK actually going to be banning away the Jace
Let's get that Rumble. Let's get that Rumble. If they ban the Rumble, let's get that Azir.
So I think that might be what happens
or
here.
Varus.
Yeah, maybe you get rid of that, but then the Azir is left up.
Talia.
Take the fucking Rumble now.
It feels like it almost has to be an Azir first pick.
Okay, we're going to play Azir.
But actually know
that
Zeus
is going to play Rumble.
First pick, so what is the plan?
Yeah, that is
or maybe
he
won't. Maybe we can mind control him.
Rumble,
okay, yeah, don't risk it. Don't risk it.
And you don't necessarily
I'd rather play into Zeus,
Azir.
Zeka, Azir than Zeus Rumble, personally. But they're going to think the other way around.
Either way,
maybe they think Zeus won't pick the Rumble, and he will pick the Rumble. Rumble the Fury, Rumble Jarvan, Rumble Sinzao.
I'm the most scared of Zeus. Counterpick for jungle.
What are you going to pick, Siu?
I do think that's probably where it will be. Still a mystery. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess Zeka Akali can't really happen, but maybe it just happens anyway, you know what I'm saying? Just don't pick Corki, you fucking rat. Oh god, it's the Zeka Sylas. Ari, okay, a bit more manageable.
Counterpick, but wait here too, because
Rakan
is on your
interesting.
Side, so you
want to stop Zyra Rakan?
Does he?
What are you going to pick, aiming?
Does he have something else in mind is really the question.
Ezreal or what? I feel like Ezreal is like the answer to Varus, what I've seen.
You know, they ban the Alistar
maybe it's a
away.
Kai'Sa angle one, but I don't like Kai'Sa in your comp. Doesn't Renata just fry the game here for DK? Yeah, Renata goes kind of hard. I think Braum is okay, but not my favorite. Nautilus works. Fnatic vs G2 is in 4 hours. 4 hours. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Very dapple looking.
Who won draft?
I wonder if those TPS reports
I don't know. Seems pretty even to me.
I
think it's very preference based. I think Hamalife have like pretty solid team fight, and I think their lanes are quite strong. I think DK have really good carries and scaling, and a lot of denial picks into what Hamalife wants to do.
Isn't he like a lawyer though on this skin? Maybe they're just like
personally prefer DK's draft if I was to play a draft.
Yeah, as well.
I don't know if he's getting that bot crab, you know. He might get that bot crab. It's going to be a fist fight for it.
A little bit more significant as Peanut wanted to deny the scuttle, I think.
Yeah, and you can see Lucid actually pushing Delight
use
away.
W.
Steadfast presence not really doing too much into this Nautilus. Is now Peanut's making
got
his
the Krabby.
way over. That will be the
Would you agree that T1 not re-signing Zeus was the stupidest thing they've ever done? Sure, yeah. I mean,
get into this river, and
they also could have signed me mid lane, so that's definitely up there as stupidest things that they could have done and they never did. So I'll say the Zeus thing is second. Not the best state though. I think they will. Oi, 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 oi.
That should be all of these grubs going over.
They're not sure where Nafari is.
And they're really clean.
They could have had Keen as well. Wait, there's no way they could have had Keen, right? And Keen was off the market, no?
Pretty good at this champion. Plus, we're not able to trade Dragon. Yeah, it feels like the tempo certainly.
This matchup doesn't look fun for Mbessa
at the moment. Just based
Zeus
on
doesn't have ult yet though.
Grub play / denial of the dragon.
Yeah.
Peanut trying to skill check a kid 10 years younger than him.
Took the Azir over the Rumble and now picking the Ambassador.
Shut up.
Having a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Troll Lord in the Tri-Brush.
Zeus has his flash up and available, but I think he's going to have to use it. Equalizer goes down. Lucid's already used the ulti
Zeus
here.
whiffed that so hard.
So much trouble. There's a heroic charge. He finds the wall.
Zeus whiffed that ulti so hard. Lucid did backstab it a bit.
Okay,
well, the Ambessa gets the first kill of the game, which gives her a bit of a swing. I don't know if Ambessa ever wins 1v1 though.
Yeah.
Unless she's obviously really far ahead.
For side lane.
I feel like the Rumble always wins, and Ambessa is a very short trade heavy champ.
Feral does the walk away strategy, the popular one.
Let's see.
Now Viper could be in trouble, but the W does miss. Trisha Barrage.
Okay, aiming doesn't cleanse there. I like that.
He would have died if that W hit. Yeah, some good damage.
Chain CC maybe isn't enough here. Let's see. It is enough. Big. Aiming flash for it.
This guy is everywhere.
Maybe too much of a flash.
100% sure if they had vision there or not, but
DK is in a fantastic spot. 2 plates to Showmaker, 10 CS lead. First blood to Ambessa. The only issue is they.
No, the heroic charge not going to be
able to
get
get
a stun, but Lucid just needs to land
red buff, baby. Siwu, talk to me. Showmaker, don't die, you rat. Okay.
Things are looking dire as well.
They didn't get Drake or Gurubs.
So
no objective, but lots of kills. Kind of nice. Is Showmaker still one of the best mids in your eyes in what the LCK? If it's just LCK, yeah, I'd say he's always been top 4. I feel like LCK has had the same best 5 mids in any order over the last 3 years, maybe more, 4 years. Chovy, Zeka, Faker, BDD, Showmaker. You have one of these players on your team, you're probably going to finish top 5.
He does not have teleport actually, so he might.
And it's just been unbroken. Yeah, I think Closer has been breaking it a little bit every now and then. But it's yet to be seen if someone can break that top 5. They're trying to play on Azir's lane, but Barrel is kind of covering it. Zeus has no flash. Is he going to show?
Shiu doesn't have teleport either.
Oh, I think Lucid sniffs it. He's there. He does.
Zeus going to get discovered here. Lucid
good sniff.
Now able to move on forward. I don't think Zeus is going to get stunned, but he may get killed, which I think is worse. And there it is.
Great. Donating kills to Ambessa is big.
Is going to be faster to this objective.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice engage.
Viper's going to have to flash.
Not a nice engage. Oh, not a nice pop ult either.
And now Delight gets his fangs into this rel.
What, did they miss something there? How did Viper not like get chunked like fuck? I actually, in hindsight, I think trading Rel flash for Varus flash maybe not worth it.
It's funny if we watch the replay, which
not just because he died, right? But I'm looking at Hamalife's comp and I'm thinking, is Varus the problem? Well, I think Varus in like 2 or 3 items, Varus is the problem, I think. I think right now this Ahri in a Fury is annoying as fuck. Team fight. Ooh, Lucid's TPing in here. Lucid needs to really carry this fight. Viper's in big trouble if he lands. It's kind of hard to just go in though.
Shiu gonna try and hold them in here. Hook gonna
Shiu will just get one shot.
Looks like DK just happy to take their prize and leave. True Shot Barrage would have
oh, that rumble hurts. Azir tower's up though. I think top tier 1 is also really free. DK's in a great spot. They have some standing gold top. They just need to fight the next Drake and get the next Drake. And the world is good.
Happy to give the DK have been scary as now Lucid.
Nice,
to get his smite down on this Gromp. Peanut taking a bit of damage. It's Delight here over and there's a True Shot Barrage actually getting
why did that S ult do no damage?
Public execution missing though. That could be a big deal as now Zeus gets in amongst it. That is a lot of damage potential as he throws down the ulti.
Barrel.
Gonna be the first to go down as Zeus has to flash to get out of
Ahri
the way.
no TP.
Chains of Corruption hold them in place for a little while and DK, your health bars are getting low. As in goes
Peanut, get the reset. Thunder Sky, pop his shield. Aiming, hit someone. Oh, I think that should have been a much better fight for DK. 2 for 2 is not how that should have ended.
I just
need this Drake. Need it. Azir is so OP, but he needs to join.
Really
Ambessa is so strong.
who have 2 of these dragons already
if they can connect onto anyone, they should. But Showmaker's positioning is so cheap.
Yeah, has been started up.
He's gonna back and TP. It's so slow though.
Yep, and you can see Shiu.
Pop
He's
ult.
already made it in. Zeka on a ward. It will be clearing that one out as there is the Keeper's verdict. Gets rid of the Nautilus.
Nice smite, nice engage, not bad.
Cloud Drake, sorry.
Zeus dead, rat.
Going to be used on top of him. The equalizer is avoided entirely. Delight walking his way back in as HLE is standing their ground. Now
Shiu.
Peanut looking for an opportunity, but the flash out from Shiu keeps him.
Where did Zeka go in this fight? I was surprised he didn't ult over this wall.
It's the target he's looking for.
Here.
Actually, I thought he hit Peanut in the initial one, so he does not.
But Zeka's just kind of running around. Then he gets zoned by Showmaker. And then he runs down around again.
Of course, Viper takes out the support. This flank from Zeka
and now he ults on
Siwu.
I thought he should have ulted over the wall earlier, maybe.
Like this,
EU Ahri would ult over the wall and die. What the fuck are you about EU Ahri? The Baron Rush with Azir Ezreal.
No vision whatsoever.
Ezreal's not even there, it's just Azir. Just fucking finish it. Finish it.
And D+ back
Oh,
away.
they saw enough Furious. Did they see no other Furious?
Alright, Lucid gonna eat some
It's
honey
44, how many times you missed ult? No. Man, I feel like that could have been an in-out kind of job, you know? 20 seconds on Drake.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Aiming has a BF sword. Ahri has TP, top push.
They're
They're a little late to this, but the condition's not too bad. Barrel just has to flash in here. Oh, he actually got the Nefiri. What? Siwu did he miss by accident and hit the Ahri? The Drake! Oh my god, he smited it. No, he didn't.
Showmaker chases him down, and he may get a Viper for his troubles
as well. It's a DK win, bro.
He really wants to get on top of him. There's the flash forward. The flash in answer from Viper is there. And now DK can just get themselves their prize. Delight looking
Kill Nautilus now.
The hail of arrows is going to help take him down.
Shut that off, Nautilus worth. Can they get Tatakan as well?
There for aiming.
I mean,
Bro, LCK is joining the circle of suck. DK loses to T1 who loses to Bro, but then DK beats Hamalife who beats T1 who loses to Gen G who beats everyone. Okay, I guess Gen G is the one. I wonder if Azir flash auto there just kills with red buff and Neshris instead of Soldier.
Oh yeah.
I think the Ahri is just falling off a cliff, man.
You know, I mean, what else can you ask for?
I think this game state for Ahri is kind of...
put themselves in a really good position.
What does she do?
Now, in top 3, of
Mod
course,
block in.
the majority of that time is Zeka
Attack.
That charm is going to connect. Very nicely done as Showmaker throws down the Empress Divide just to get himself out of here, but Peanut will always follow. Showmaker goes golden,
Wait, he's actually
avoids
dead.
the orb of deception, but he's still going to be deceived.
I think aiming's super OP here. He needs to cook them. Don't throw this game, please. Don't throw this game.
28 seconds on Showmaker, remember. HLE are on the clock as there's the keeper's verdict. And they
Okay, get rid of the Nautilus.
Peanut goes on
Nafiri, no W!
Still biting his
Lucid,
tongue,
get in
waiting for
there.
his opportunity. And Lucid gonna get knocked up.
Oh my god, they're gonna lose
burst
Baron.
down this Baron as the equalizer not exactly doing as much as it could. Delight goes in, but aiming goes out.
Aiming's
And
cooking
Zan's
two of them.
time is just being eaten.
Down
As
goes
Peanut
Viper.
will be able to
Zeka's
execute
useless.
Caedrel. Zeka's in
Shiwu
trouble,
time.
but Shiwu chases him down. This is
Lucid.
an absolute disaster across the rift as the True Shot Barrage tries
Zeka
to
has
snipe
ult.
Zeka.
Shoemaker.
Peanut is looking to exit.
Push.
The Baron is now
Nice
forgotten.
try.
The Empress
Fucking OP
Divide
champ.
does
Is that Nash? Is that Nash? They
They
flash on aiming here, 2v1, but he wins. Happened to Viper. Oh, he missed his ult and then got Ambessa well ulted. I guess he can't play really.
There's just nothing to get the Cloud Drake that did just spawn. But Peanut, he may be in
Oh,
trouble.
what?
Oh, almost in it.
I mean, they just need to deny the next Drake to DK, or like end the game
towards
before
some
it.
more Gold King territory.
But I think that their champs, Azir Ezreal right now, are just so
He
online.
really is the most gold. As now Zeus could be in trouble. Empress Divide gonna pull him back, and even though the public
Clean
execution doesn't
Showmaker.
go down, the public
Hey guys,
will
you're
need to
4v3 here.
watch that, as
But
there's
Nafiri's
now
out from the
beautiful
popular.
Magnet Storm being
Playable.
utilized by Beryl, aiming,
Playable.
standing his ground will take
Playable.
down, Delight here.
Lucid,
As now Zeka
nice
just
stun.
slammed into the wall and will be taken out. Oh,
Aiming
never mind,
E.
able to get over the wall, but
Or
still
auto attack, that
aiming
works for me.
despite being hit by the Q is still going to fall as Beryl just chasing Peanut out of there, and it just feels like this is done and dusted. Peanut piled in
Beautiful.
on by all
Kill
of
that
D+,
rat champ.
and he's now just looking to get away, and Showmaker is
Beautiful.
not going to allow that. He's in fact
Beautiful.
flashing over piercing arrows because he
All
may
the
as
Molders
well.
and
He's
Doubters.
gonna get
A
broken
quick
open.
DK
She's
win
doing
on the
same
first
thing
game. You
on
love
the
to see it.
top
That's not gonna
side.
hit.
The answer is it
Easy
does not
win for
matter,
DK.
because the Nexus will
Lovely.
go firm, and D+
Yo,
1-0
well
in
played
the
to
series.
Lucid this game,
Even
man.
though it's not in the normal
Lucid,
way
Shiwu,
that D+
great stuff.
play things
Aiming,
slow
great
and
stuff.
measured slow one,
Gwen Viben.
I think that might be the one.
Talia
for D+.
Zinzao.
Yeah, I think they have.
Well, they have to
Lilia,
less ban
I think
Jace,
makes
no
sense.
matter
Lilia's
what.
been
in the
Please
jungle.
ban Jace, guys.
Um,
Hello, hello, hello. And what are they gonna
Kalista
first
is
pick?
up, so
Yeah,
maybe
Kalista
that's
could be
the
it, but
option.
Kalista first pick, yeah, could be matched by Ashe. Could be matched by like a Ziggs lane somehow if they decide to take Yone.
Or
Oh, yeah,
Renekton
actually
Sejuani.
top laner.
Could be Renekton
No,
Nidalee.
the best one.
It is
Okay,
Nidalee
well,
for
then we're
sure.
gonna be locked in.
I want to know
Renekton
how they
Nidalee,
draft
it's
around
Tales
Nidalee. I'd
all
love to see
time.
this.
yeah.
What do you draft with Nidalee? Let's see. Nidalee Renekton. Lovely. Now, can we flex Renekton to mid and just pick like Ziggs here? I don't mind Corki flex. Renata ban makes sense. I guess they're gonna ban Renata and Nico. That's probably what they're doing here. What's good bans for Hamalife? Is it like Ryze, Ashe? Are these the two best bans?
Yeah.
I think Akali is useless. Okay, that leaves Leona as the only champ on 4.
Are going to pick a support.
What happens if you take Leona on
Then they're
4
gonna
here?
flex Cork.
That's what Hamalife would have
That could be
picked, isn't it, if they
I
took
mean,
Leona?
the Nidalee
necessarily matters.
Man, I think
I
Hamalife's
think
comp
in
looks
most
so
cases,
disgustingly OP.
So
I wonder if they're
I mean, this is
overcooking here,
small
DK. You
like,
need
if
like
we're being
a
honest,
5
I
pick
just
here
don't
is Ziggs.
understand-
It's the only 5 pick, I think, or Ryze.
the question. Like that's
Yeah.
Or
the big question mark. Like, are
like
we gonna see something
Seraphine.
crazy?
To the
they
unit.
could
I don't
just
think
play...
so.
I mean, they
I
could
don't
play like...
think so either. And that's a
Gragas support,
that is,
yeah.
in
Go
terms of
Renekton
play
mid, Corki bot, Pantheon
extraordinarily
support,
well
Nidalee
back
top,
on
and pick a
Darius.
jungler like
I
Ivern.
don't
Wait, they're actually doing it. They're
so,
picking
Beryl.
Maokai.
I don't think so.
What? Wait,
Okay,
they actually
Braum
did
is
it.
pretty good into this type
It's
of
Nidalee
lane,
top,
can
Renekton mid,
neutralize a little
Pantheon
bit,
jungle.
but
No, it's Pantheon mid. What am I saying? Oh,
Okay,
they
so
flex
D+
Pantheon
need to
mid
win
as
this
well.
game by
Jesus.
50
Wow.
by then.
Okay, well, DK really said we're cooking. Yeah, actually, the cook of Pantheon on 4 does make way more sense if it's going mid as well. Jungle support flex there. With Nidalee picked already, it really limits your draft. But if it can go mid and you can pick Braum, I guess that helps. Still don't like it too much. Every time I see Zeus Jax, I just think the game is fucked.
Actually, with Zeus this far up in the lane, Lucid coming up.
Yeah,
nice Spear.
And does he even have it? He doesn't. As finally, there is the counter strike.
Biscuits and cookies and potions.
I'm surprised.
Meow mix, please deliver.
Over here does have Bang skin there as well.
Crazy.
Shout out to
Wait, they swapped top at minute 3:30, and Zeus has now appeared in bot lane. Wait, the swap is actually kind of working. It's been 1,500 days.
Oh my God! Whoa.
That's a fake stat though, because he played it in LCK Cup, and then they just don't take LCK Cup stats for some reason. I hate this like stat gatekeeping. Well, actually, it was picked in the EU LCS. It wasn't picked in the LEC. Actually, it was picked in the LCS 2018, not in the LTA. Bro, just fucking put it all together. It's the same shit. It is the same shit. Just fucking combine it.
You know, as oh dear,
it's not the LCK. It's the LCK Cup. Bro, fuck, just put it together. Pantheon mid's very simple. Into melee champs, he perma pushes and is insanely good in 2v2. Into range champs, he gets pushed in, but he has really good kill pressure on the gank. Look at this trade, you see that? Oh, he missed his Q there. I mean, they got one. Oh, he's ulting to Kalista or what? That is a bad ult.
Showmaker comes on over. There's the flash forward.
Nice cleanse flash.
And Viper's able to get out of there, but does have to invest.
Oh, Siwu, talk to me! Oh my God, I just want Siwu to solo kill Zeus once that rat.
Some aggression from Shio at the same time.
This is just a constant skirmish.
One solo kill, because then everyone will say, damn, Siwu is pretty good, right? He can contest Zeus, and I just need that storyline in my life. I need that Zeus versus Siwu storyline. I want to eat that shit up. Because I think the only top in the LCK that can contest Zeus is Siwu or maybe Kingen, but Kingen got blasted.
Forced onto Zeka, and he still gets picked.
Keen is really good as well, actually.
The ult came through, and the door was up. It
That's
doesn't
facts.
matter. The flash not going to save him, and aiming.
But Keen can contest everyone. I want like people to shit on each other. Caedrel didn't say Keen, so that means that he hates him.
Just deny the
True chat. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's how it works. That means that
Caedrel
Caedrel hopes that he retires and he never wants to see him play again. Keen's very good, chat. Don't get me wrong. Keen's very good. A lot of people say I hate Keen. I can show you a DM I sent when I was interviewing for the position of head coach in G2 in 2022. And I can read exactly what I read. I wrote. I said that if I get the position, we need to make some aggressive signings if we're going to win Worlds. And I said we'd have to look into Keen from Afrika Freaks, and we'd have to bring back Mickey. I think my idea of a roster was quite expensive. Actually, it wasn't about bringing back Mickey, it was about keeping Mickey. The roster? Okay, so this was in 2021, end of 2021. Going into 2022. The roster was something like Caps, Keen, Mickey, Carzy, Yankos or something. But then they went with the Flakkit, Targamas, Broken Blade roster. Which kind of worked actually, they won a title. Yeah, Zeka is playing into Pantheon mid, he's up in CS. He's up in CS, and he has a kill. He's accelerated like fuck to his blade. Maybe he can live this, if he gets his Q off. No. If he got his Q off, I think he can play it. That was a very good dive by Hammerlife.
Yeah, the Jack Sejuani lane is actually looking better. It's okay. Zay's going to have to flash out of the way of Lucid.
No biscuits, maybe killable.
I don't think he's out of the woods, ladies and gentlemen. Spear is going to miss, and Lucid is still pouncing forward. Another leap strike.
Fucking peanut, man. Just finish your Grom. Stop saving that rat.
Lucid's going to now turn his attention to the Sejuani as the Spear.
Peanut, the way he's standing doing that Gromp, I think he knew Nidalee was coming. I am very worried for this Pantheon. I'm really worried about how useful this Pantheon will be.
No, it's like barely a
They're gonna match Renekton into Yone, but I think Yone might win. Well, they used Pantheon TP, but they got the Drake. There's no dive either. This Pantheon is falling off a cliff. This person writes, they're announcing the new Pope later. And then I said, really? And then he says, no. Like, why are you even writing chat? So Zeus gets top tier 1. Need a Pantheon will just fight, please. Have to fight. This Pantheon is useless otherwise. One. Kill. Nidalee. To be top from Renekton and Caedrel. Become the new Pope and make League of Legends a sin. What? Herald dies. They lost.
can see Peanut putting his back to
Oh,
it.
yo.
Lucid
Lucid didn't have smite, but I was tweaking for a second there. This game looks quite cooked for DK, not gonna lie. The good news is Corki's quite strong. The bad news is their 1-3-1 is not great, and this game is pure 1-3-1 comps.
Make DK feel comfortable.
You and I are just mega doubters, you know, of this round.
Yeah.
Like, if you turn in late,
Pantheon needs to get ult up ASAP and then fight again now.
Lucid's on a ward there.
Oi.
The glacial
Block.
prison.
Nice block. Nice block, Barrel. Nice block.
DK. As now Showmaker makes his way in, the rest of DK are collapsing.
This game must be pretty hard for Gragas to play, no? Into Brown.
Yeah,
okay.
I like that emote.
Chat, it was going behind the Nidalee, but the shield blocked it, so it went back in front of Nidalee.
He's good for them. Otherwise, we'll be happy to just sit Jax in the side lane and keep doing this.
Yeah, Shiu actually getting outplayed a bit in that particular
We'll
trade, but he's got a kitty cat on its way up. Has another counter-strike here as there's the Dominus. Spear going to miss, but Lucid, he can just follow Leap Strike to get him over to Peanut, who's just a brick wall.
Oh my god, Peanut dodged the spear.
Oh,
Peanut.
Grab the turret off this one.
Still think it's a hard game for DK. The biggest problem is still brewing on Zeka. And also, Delight's not on the best of champs, I would say. What the fuck, Delight? Hello? What makes Sejuani so valuable? Safe, scales well, good in 2v2s, good in 3v3s, good in team fights, good engage, good frontline. Works with any melee champs. Just a strong champ overall, low econ. Nice, Nidalee. Smite good. Barrel is... Oh my god, Delight. Oh my god, Delight. Delight. Gragas needs to not happen ever again. Oh, big stun by Zeus. Big ult by Barrel though. Cleanse from Viper on the exhaust. Showmaker is quite useless in these fights. Shiu gets one, it's 2 for 2. You have Q, you have E, you have anything? Peanut might die. Big, 2v2. Zeka doesn't have stacks. Oh, the Q flash. Lucid, run. Viper no sums. W's away. Move speed ready on the thing. Lucid's gonna heal up slowly.
They are just going to back away. It looks like the blue buff is going to go on over here.
Stolen. No, it hit Zeka.
Oh my goodness, Zeka. Zeka, you're crazy. Yeah, he picked
Lucid
it up.
spacing.
That's okay.
He was blind spacing the Kalista there.
Chasing after them. Now it's HLE with the vision advantage.
I don't know if they can actually force this. They're going to try.
Yeah, Gatling gun comes through. As now Zeka
Overforce maybe, aiming. Gets healed up before the Q hits. So, Delight tries to E-flash onto Barrel to cancel his jump flash out here. And here comes the interaction with the ult, where the ground shield's up, it just goes in front, right? So it looks a bit silly. Zeus E-flash gets 3 of them here. Ult gets a lot of resistances. Siwoo's on the left fighting Zeka, so he's quite late because Zeka ults away. Showmaker's kind of useless. Aiming's really fed here and he gets a lot of uptime. But Peanut is so tanky. Sterax is big from Siwoo here. Nice spear from Lucid.
On the damage here, aiming on the cross and getting a lot of map control out of it. Lucid's now in danger.
Uh-oh, that's a pick. Or is it Showmaker kind of jumped in to save him?
Distract them from Lucid. Great sidestep, but I think Showmaker is still dead, ladies
and gentlemen. Snapback.
Yep. And oh, never mind. The
Snapback kill. 1 for 1 is good for DK. Maybe DK can 2-0 here. Maybe. They have 2 Drakes. Showmaker is still a bot, but he's our bot. I feel like Aiming's been having a really good split. It's the classic DK, when in doubt, Aiming will carry split. Look at Showmaker on the minimap. He's dropping bot wave to try and ult mid. That fucking rat. Shiu is carrying a lot of weight this game, because Showmaker loses to both Jax and Yone on side. So Shiu is having to deal with Yone or Jax or anything that's thrown in the top and keep this pressure up. While Showmaker catches here and finds windows to push bot in groups. Like, Shiu is the foundation of side lanes right now for DK. Drake is up. Shiu will get the top wave. He's just gonna base. Why? Heal up. Oh, I feel like both teams have a champ that sucks. Showmaker is playing Pantheon, and Delight on Gragas just isn't really where he wants to be. I guess Drake is just given. It would be nice to fight for DK though.
That is just going to be the Drake secured and some cool shoes put together. Barrel going to eat a lot of damage.
Barrel's wall up here early too.
Aiming has cleansed, doesn't use it. Gragas ult to disengage. Zeus is fucking OP as per usual, but he lost his flash. Ooh, it's a game of inches, isn't it? 2 Drakes apiece. So they got Jax flash out. Wait, they got Atakan. How? Man, this Pantheon is bleeding the game away. It's crazy. This Pantheon is just slowly disappearing into fucking... the epitome of useless.
His ability to
He's 2 levels down.
The questions DK pose.
I think the Renekton loses to Jax pretty hard right now.
Is like, okay, he's
Shu
missing,
has
I'm
death
not sure.
stance.
He walks over, and now this Jax
That
is
Renekton
pushing,
is fucking
and they just kinda
dangerous in
rinse and
fights.
repeat, reset,
Crazy. Both teams have the same comp.
And, you know, the Zonius
Except
that picked up
Hammerlife's
here
is
from
probably a
Luz,
little
lot of
better
damage,
later,
a
I
lot of
think.
safety because we're not having
Both
those
teams
fights,
have
and
2 champs
he's
on
up
either
in
team
farm,
that wants to just
but
go
doesn't
side lane and
necessarily
push.
matter on where he
Except this
is
champ
on
is
the map, and if
completely
you're
useless.
trying to
This
contest
champ is
an
slowly
objective and
falling
dealing
off.
with Jax at the same time,
Renekton is at his
frustrating
peak
scenario.
right now.
Certainly feeling a bit frustrating here.
It's only going to go downhill for
frustrating
DK.
Viper as well. As HLE wanting to back away from this. Zeka with the ulti, going to dive towards Showmaker, who
lost
just
his flash.
stuns him up. Still, Zek, what goes out
No ult
must
on Yone
come
though.
back.
I mean, this is just going to be a Jax push.
Dragon Shoot. I
Oh,
love that.
sorry,
Okay,
scored.
Delight. He's
fucked.
going to send Showmaker over. Great knock up with the Q onto the Pantheon, who's just going to get picked off. Viper
That
with the
might
snipe at
be
the end.
the
That's
game
really
killer.
going to open things up. 40 seconds. But I don't even think so. She is
How is
now
Lucid getting in the
diving
pit?
forward. Speaking of diving forward,
He's
though,
gonna get
Zeka
one
goes
shot.
in,
Oh, nice
goes
stopwatch
out,
by
Lucid.
Lucid.
Goes golden, and now Barrel with
Aiming's
the
fucked
door,
here, though.
but they dive on top of aiming, and look at
GG.
Viper hopping mad. Double kill comes out for Zeus at the same, for Zeka at the same time. Never mind. As she stands,
Oh, no,
and
it's
it felt
over.
like a matter of time. And
It's
HLE, they waited for a
It's
lot
over.
of it.
And
I guess they'll just run it down and
with
end.
the clean ace looking to end.
Nice
Showmaker
pick by Delight.
does have
Really nice
ult.
pick
He
by
has
Delight.
respawn. He's not
DK's
even level
comp just
16
doesn't
yet,
scale.
and he is gonna be
Pantheon
the
is
one
just
man
the
to
most
try to
useless
stop
thing
it
ever.
all, to try to buy time for
In
aiming
mid.
for Sheev.
Live at Barrel, he will not. As Nexus turrets on the floor, and HLE
All
not
right,
even
game 3.
bothering to try and kill the Brom.
Game 3
They
will
need to
go
take
really
down
hard.
this Nexus because they've
Game
got
3 will go
another one
super
they
hard.
need
We need to lock
kill
in for that.
tonight if they want to win
That
this
game,
series.
Yeah, this
I think
was
the comp
a
is just hard, man.
fairly for the side
Like,
of
DK was not getting objectives early. They need objectives early if they want to play that comp.
Everyone play
Lilia,
anything
Gwen,
that isn't
Vi,
Jace
Sylas
into Gwen.
sends
We've
out
already learned
Jace.
this. And so I'm
What
glad that
is
Han was on the same
open?
page.
MS first pick.
Misfortune,
Alistar early
is
rotation. Talia
Straight
early
out of the
rotation.
tier list.
I feel like
I
Misfortune
guess you're gonna have to
alone
play
without
Rakan
Rel
into that.
or
The thing that's
gotta be
really rough as
Rakan
well is the fact that
or Leona.
Rakan would be
eventually to
The
follow
Kai'Sa
up
goes
on
hard. I
Uber's
feel like
wall
Hammerlife's
engages. The
cooking.
Xayah is safer.
Hammerlife is cooking.
very good.
Kai'Sa
into
ban
it.
nice.
Nado, and
Could ban
so
Camille
maybe
here. Could ban
Showmaker
Camille.
now has to play some sort of weird tank in
Or-
mid lane.
or-
Is it a Galio angle? We saw that
Galio?
doesn't exactly
Oh my
go
god,
so
Galio
well into the
Camille
Talia
4-5 for
earlier on
DK
today.
goes
I love if
crazy.
you cover.
Ban Camille,
I
ban
don't
Camille,
feel
Hammerlife.
as good about some sort
Smart
of setup
ban.
here in this draft for Showmaker.
Now, AD ban. Is
Since
there another
you can
AD
just
ban here?
drop the bubble for the,
Maybe
MF.
Ash.
Oh my god, it's a TF
I don't like
comp.
it though.
That's what they can get.
Skarner,
Lucid
nice
picks
ban, I like
so
that.
that he can get these resets
Even though
to
Viego's
start
being
things off
Skarner, it could be annoying.
and play
Peanut
for
might
1-3-1.
play
Maybe
Maokai
that's
here
what
though.
they can do.
Danger,
I mean,
danger.
I thought
Peanut
about that earlier.
Maokai.
I also thought
There's no
this
count
might
picks
pick
left
the
anyway, right?
Plan to Gnar.
Certainly.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a
Here
Peanut
is the Jhin
Maokai
gonna
on
be locked
5.
away
I can
from Viper.
smell it.
I wonder if he is ready to
What
do
can
that.
we cook
Like,
here?
are
What
they
can we
gonna
cook
trust
here?
him? Or are we just
Nope.
gonna play Vex?
We're gonna play
Uh-huh.
LeBlanc Showmaker maybe.
Oh, look at him. He's
Or-
grinning.
I'm vexed that listen.
We can
I'm
play
somewhat vexed
TF.
as well.
TF
Instead,
Irelia.
where-
Is the
Oh
TF?
yeah, I'm
No,
feeling
It's
it too.
gotta be.
I'm feeling it.
It's such a weird
Victor.
Waters date.
I
Victor
think the Victor
Sion.
doesn't
Victor
offer a lot of
Sion.
agency here
What?
in this comp. Like, I
Where's
wanted
my
something
TF
that
Irelia
gives
at?
you more, a little bit more setup. A little
Peanut's
bit more
like, yeah,
oomph,
we can
the
go
the
Maokai,
TF
or we
would
can go
have done.
Maokai, or we could go
And they
Maokai.
end up playing the
I don't like
Sion
Zyra.
here into the
What about
Gnar,
Maokai?
does not feel good.
Guys,
It's
I can go
Zeus'
Maokai here,
Gnar.
or
It's a great
I
front
could
line,
go,
but you're not running a traditional AD carry. It's really going to be for the
Wukong.
Victor more.
No one will see, but you will know, and so
Who
will
won
we.
the draft?
And we
Well,
love you for it.
what do you
These
prefer,
are the
chat?
drafts.
Do you prefer
Some
team
power
fight
here
composition?
for D+, but it doesn't
Or
exactly
do you prefer side lane
scream
globals?
innovation.
Alright, so
think aiming is
the
gonna
reason
be
I
too
say team
comfortable.
fight versus
Yeah.
side lane is
And I mean,
this
the
is Zeus on
Deadly
Gnar.
Flash doesn't do
Zeus
anything
on Gnar
unless
will
the,
right-click
champion
this
is
tower.
tagged, as Barrel is just thrown around like
And
a
he will hit
ragdoll
them
that
to
does
death.
have his eclipse,
He also
so
has
he's
Tele ult.
just, kinda like
And he
he's
has
gone
Jhin
on
W
the
and Jhin
line
ult from long range.
here on the bottom side of the map.
The other side
Gonna back away as
has
Shu is
full
dominating
team
this
fight
lane.
engage comp.
If
So if the game
Yeah,
goes
I'll have
even,
to,
I would
look
heavily
up.
favor DK in
Okay,
fights.
Barrel's going in one more time. Every Zenith
But
play
I would
is
heavily
pressing,
favor Hammerlife on
as
side
the
lanes.
flash, the
fantastic with that.
Yeah,
but
also
ultimately
HLE's
they
Baron
really
is
needed to
not
maintain
the
control
fastest
forever.
without
I
Gnar.
do feel like 50 across the board at 5 minutes here.
Alright, Shiu gonna be able to get a nice knockoff.
Nice trade, Siwu.
Soul Furnace doing
Lovely.
a bunch of work. Zeus final
When the commitment comes in, as long as
Oh, Siwu solo killed Zeus Gnar with Sion! What?
yeah.
There it is,
In
the
a
solo
favorable
kill I
matchup where he
wanted.
has the range of get hit but
Solo
still dies.
bolo.
Towards this bottom side of the map.
That
Might be just
was
trade
a
some
big
grubs
one.
For off the last minion, that's insane. And then Zeus uses Boomerang, and he just walks to the side.
Wow, just
Yeah,
one taps him.
That's just
The
Soul
fuck?
Furnace and Ultimate and an auto attack, and that was enough damage. Who wants boots? Does Zeus?
And he still has 3
That's
biscuits.
now- Oh, is this
Hey,
the
watch out,
answering
Zeus, he has
solo kill? Is
biscuits.
that like what we're going
That's
to get?
one biscuit
Ult is
eaten.
back up for Shiu.
Yeah, we have the Mega Gnar up and available here for Zeus as well.
Don't
As
get
Shiu
too
gets
cocky.
himself Another ulti.
See, where are we ulting?
Finds some damage. The Gnar comes through. Not going to get the stun. Throws the
He
ball
still has
down.
another biscuit.
I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit worried. Viper and Delight moving in for the 2v2. That's a flash for the engage. Aiming is down extraordinarily low, already on mana. And
Don't
just
use
gets
anything,
flung
just
back
die.
into some rocks.
Well
Also,
invested.
they're playing both sides of the map, which is kind of crazy. Peanut is on the dragon right now. Lucid gonna move in and look to try and push him out. There's the Cyclone, but Showmaker's moving down. Yeah, he's here as well, and oh my god, Peanut almost just dead.
The dragon! Oh, he got it at
Who
least.
manages to get the dragon.
Why didn't
just
he? I guess he
before
didn't
dies, and
ult
now
the
Zeus
Wukong because
in a
Wukong was
1v1,
flash it or
and there
what?
was no Scion there. He's moving towards top lane.
I think that's
As now
fine, he's
Beryl
fine.
just wanders up and says, no, please
He's
don't
not fine.
kill my mid laner, and they are
He's not
not
fine.
going
Oh, he's
to
fine.
listen.
He's not fine.
He gets
He's
the
fine.
shield.
Big
Comes
MF ult.
through,
Beryl's
takes
gonna
down
die,
the
though.
but it won't save the
Where's
Victor.
Siwu? Oh,
And
he's
now
top.
Delight looking for even more. He's got
Aiming,
the
running, red
unbreakable
flash.
will.
Okay.
And the seismic shove will get dodged. Beryl needs to dodge a few of these. Oh, nice.
I mean, Lucid also barely gets the dragon.
All right, Beryl is just going to look to turn something here as Viper
No cleanse.
going to get slowed down by the
Slow.
Solar Flare. Oh,
Alistar
Delight's
dies.
will is relatively
Reset!
breakable as
Alistar
there's
combo,
the
get his flash.
Heartbreaker.
Hey, why didn't you just
Beryl-
WQ, you
Sorry,
rat?
Lucid
You'll flash.
not gonna quite Legends.
Here, I think
now.
Lucid could ult
Both
Peanut.
junglers have smite in this situation. Super close, but Peanut gets zoned away.
I think he could kill him, you know.
Zeus is obviously not gonna
If
be
he
able
just
to secure
ulted
the
and
dragon,
Q
but he
flashed
gets
his
the kill.
flash,
Then he charges
I think maybe
Mega
Lucid could have cooked
as
there.
he chased
Train.
There's
Zeka
probably a
also
residency
controls the
rule.
wall, but he's a bit
Oh
my
my
god,
god.
Viper! The snipe!
Did his game
That
5
is so
grabs.
unfair, and now Peanut can actually steal away this last one.
Big
Lucid
Scion
doesn't
ult
have
on
smite
Viper.
anymore, and now
He
the
hit the
train just
wall!
crashes. It's a disaster
Oh my
for T-Fox.
god!
The bullet time
Big
comes
MF
through,
ult.
but
Peanut
the
standing
unbreakable
still.
will is there.
Zeus!
Zeus gets that double hop, and they do manage
Oh,
to
we got the
secure
grub.
all, but never mind. Actually, it's Chaos Storm that
What
takes
is
it
going
down.
on?
Beryl's dead as well, as now
Look,
DK
Lucid!
just wanting to back away from the area. And Lucid not going to be allowed to do that. Shiu has a decent
Nice
health
movement,
bar,
Shiu.
sidesteps the seismic shove. And I think he will
utility in this fight as the melee's
Two
chase.
split.
Zeus
Need more
offering that
5v5.
extra bit of
They're playing
damage here.
5v5 champs.
As Zeka is very safe into a
Give me
side.
more
Like the setup
5v5.
here for where
having a look at the goal difference.
Battles
Angeli
would've
now
smoked
moving
the chin.
into a pretty
Well, I
considerable
can tell you for a
advantage.
fact
It's not
Battles
quite
would've
to the tune
driven
of
that shit
2000
better.
just yet. Get the Q that he was looking for. Now Peanut looking to try and challenge for this Bramble bag.
Oh.
It's okay. He's not going to be able to steal away the red, but the Solar Flare connects onto Delight.
Yes,
He's got the unbreakable will. He
That would be a
presses it
great
little
reset
bit
for
late
the
as now
Viego.
Showmaker from over the wall does throw down the gravity well.
Nice
In
ulti.
fact, Showmaker
Block!
can't get in there.
Kill him,
He doesn't
please!
need to though. Aiming
W of the wall.
He's
Nice.
able to take
Alistar
down
Q.
Peanut.
Now ult.
Over
Lucid
the wall
ult.
goes Lucid,
Now get it.
and
Oh,
he
shit.
does manage to get the kill onto the cow, but he's taken down immediately. That's a bit of a gap close from
Showmaker, play it. You have
but
flash.
still,
Chill.
Showmaker taking so much damage.
Okay,
Just
no
walks
flash
it
till
off.
yeah.
doesn't even have to flash because Viper's got to
Aiming?
reload.
No.
He's got to get the hell out of there. Aiming.
Yeah, the Rift Herald will be the target here for DK. Peanut a little bit distracted by Beryl, so Lucid will be able to secure this.
Pick up the eyeball.
Shiu off to the side. There's a
can't, we
Weaver's
can't.
wall.
We
That
can
is not
try.
gonna
So
really
we can
net
try.
them too
Siwu.
much, apart from maybe a Scion as
Slow.
Viper not going to get knocked
Run.
off. They do a
Not
lot
bad,
of
not bad.
damage here to this theoretical tank
Scion is
on
quite
D+'s
hard for them to
side.
kill.
Because of it.
How
He's
is
got
that
the ones he
rat up
wants.
1k gold?
Zeka and
After
Zeus
getting solo
leading
killed.
as far
You
as
fucking
damage
rat.
done is a large reason why they're doing so
Nice
well
ultimate.
is Weaver's Wall looking to try
Got
and
the wave.
interrupt the bullet
Got the
time, but
wave.
unfortunately
Back the fuck
doesn't
up.
quite
Back
do
the
enough
fuck
there
up.
as they use the
Back the
Void
fuck up.
Knights to help try and so they'll need
Drake in
another
40
wave.
seconds. Lock in.
Slight
They don't have MF
K-Ram
for
or
it.
near K-Ram,
Maybe
but not
give.
quite
Maybe
all,
give the
but
Drake.
most,
Scaling? Any scalers?
in mid at the moment. And finally, they will.
Wait, Victor's
get out
Roa
this exchange and
ticked
take the
already.
turret, which is not a surprise.
And he's still down in
Alakhan
levels to the
also
non-Roa
up and
Talia.
available towards the
Was?
bottom.
Maybe we can
Fighting
fight
over
this Drake
this
still.
Dragon right now.
How?
Look at
How
Zeus.
to
He
fight?
is going to transform. he can actually duel this Scion and do maybe some damage. It's okay, that's a pole flashes.
That's a greedy play by Delight.
There's a Cyclone as well as Amy.
That is not going to work.
So he just needs to keep auto-attacking, and Peanut is going to get taken down. Oh, that was definitely a premature thumbs up, Delight, unfortunately, as now it's his turn to go down. Some more resets coming through for Lucid as now he's looking to
can't transfer it into anything.
The barrel turret going down, though.
That was really deep. If aiming had no flash, I would get it.
Oh,
See what the fuck?
No, this time she was not going to be able to find it, but aiming is going to turn up.
Aiming has ult too.
Zez, he's got Mega.
Can't chase.
He's scary. He flashes and the flash immediately
What is that guy doing?
As double up going to connect. Boulder will be there as well. And now Lucid, like you say, is
Kill
going to turn up as well. It takes a lot
Kill
to
his
try and take this guy down, but
it's exactly where D+.
They're going to tele ult on him.
Zeka sees it, but too late.
There was a Viego in the bush. The shutdown is massive if they can get it.
Come
on! Lucid! Nice kill. Don't take the body. Beautiful. That's a lot of gold. That's an Atakan angle, maybe, but they could go Baron. Siwoo, I'm going to need you to ult in there in a sec if they keep going. Beautiful.
They deny Baron.
Let's get that Drake fight. Thoughts and feelings?
This is a dragon that
Zeus doesn't have Mega. He needs to stack it on Drake.
Zeka may just try to zone wall.
Can we fight now? Siwoo, can we fight now?
For a few moments, though.
Beryl, you're going to have to throw an ult out in a second. This is getting too much.
Zeka's ready for that wall.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Here it goes. And so DK, Lucid can
don't steal it. Just give it.
He decides not to.
We take the fight. Is there a fight though?
D+ couldn't find their window, but the curtains still going to get cold. And that's the flick back onto the Scion. Shield going to have to flash his way out of there. And now Peanut looks for the Cyclone angle.
Run.
Now Lucid looking for it.
Nice, we out.
Solar Flare. The bullet time isn't
MF
great.
ult was trash.
Just
Oh my god, Humble Life. Why is Humble Life so good? Why is Humble Life so good?
They don't want to fight.
They held the choke and then they marinated.
That leads to Otacon.
I think if you're
if
DK, you gotta just blow. You just gotta blow through there.
You have to
and just send it.
so, right?
Siwoo, you're gonna have to face check everything here.
That's the only thing they're missing. Delight.
They have EAs for 1 minute. Lucid is a big steal here.
Oh yeah. Against the misfortune already today.
Lucid steal or game's over.
Lucid, can you actually steal this away? That's the question.
Showmaker a lot of damage.
Yep, Zeus gets over. Lucid's in the mist.
Needs to find a way in.
But they just
She was gonna get cooked here.
Baron. She was just thrown around like a
the Viego doesn't get any resets because they all have GA.
Some withdrawals are starting to come in as now Zeus could be in trouble aiming.
Oh my god,
There's the cleanse flash though as he withdraws Zeus.
Showmaker's kind of cooking though.
Trying to fight him. The Bloodthirster is so good.
He's dead.
Oh,
nice stopwatch.
Showmaker goes golden to buy time for Beryl.
No timing. No timing. No timing. No timing. They're TPing back. Are they TPing back? No, they're not. Okay. Showmaker held that. Showmaker held that.
Great kiting there.
Aiming held that too.
Hey,
do I'm Baron again. Scion ult now.
Trying to burst it down this time around. Delight might just get destroyed, but the
Delight down. Someone steal it with something. Someone steal it with something.
The answer's no. Peanut walks down the Baron.
Help him, F. Help him, F.
Again, but I don't like his odds this time
Resets. Where's my Viego? Showmaker.
And into the
My Viego's dead. My Victor's dead. My Sion's dead. My team is wiped. They have Baron.
But unfortunately, this time
He's Viper balanced.
No, he's not. It
certainly feels like
he's
it is
Viper
HLE
balanced.
win the fight, get
no,
the Baron,
he's not.
and lose
Malia. The setups for HLE to make sure that these shoves are deadly has been
Maybe.
working so well as Beryl is going to try.
Maybe.
The bullet time is massive. They get
he didn't get the reset. He didn't get the body.
Though, and now Showmaker's getting close.
Oh my god, Zeus is crazy.
Once again onto aiming.
It's over.
1-2 and the misfortune goes down.
It's over. Zeus will take him in. And so will
Talia.
It's over. Humble Life has hands, man. They have real good hands. Humble Life hands are crazy.
Showmaker the only one who could try to clear. He doesn't have ult. And he's going for the champ, stop the wave, and he's down.
Oh my god,
wow.
That was so much
DK put up a good fight,
the flick once again
but Humble Life got hands.
Gorgeous. The Talia played today.